Okay, so for letter B naman, okay, the same condition pa rin, but when n is equals to 1.0, okay? So as I have said kanina, pag n is equals to 1.0, ibang case na yun siya. So hindi na natin pwedeng gamitin yung na-derive natin kanina na formula or relationship, okay? So again, the pressure volume relationship is PV is equals to constant. So ano yung na-notice nyo dito? In this case, nawala yung n dito sa taas. Bakit? Kasi n is just equals to 1. So that's why kung lalagyan pa natin to siya ng 1, so it doesn't matter, no? So we have just write it here as PV is equals to constant na lang. PV is equals to constant. Kasi yung n natin is just equal to 1, so that's why hindi naman siya mag-a-appear, no? Or P, by resolving this one, we have P is equals to constant divided by V. Okay, so yan. Ito yung gagamitin natin. So we have, by using the expression for work, we have work is equals to V1, V2, P, dV. So substitute the value, we have constant over V multiplied by dV. Substitute the value of P. So ito yung result natin. So factor out natin yung constant dito, tapos the resulting here sa loob ng integral natin is dV over V. Okay? So dito bakit natin na factor out si constant? Because the integration of constant is just constant pa rin. So okay na i-factor out natin yun siya. Okay? So we have the integration of dV over V is ln of V. So substituting the value, we have ln of V2 over V1. Okay? Bakit? Kasi in this case, kung i-evaluate mo yun siya, constant, tapos the integration of dV over V is ln of V. So meron tayong limits na from V1 to V2. So kung isa-substitute natin yun siya, so mangyayari is constant equals to constant multiplied by ln of V2 minus ln of V1. So from the property of logarithm, pag meron kang minus tapos meron kang logarithmic function, so pwede mo siyang i-merge, no? So mangyari is constant tapos itong part na to, yan na nasa kabilang side dito sa left side natin, we have ln of V2, tapos yung sa ditong part na to is magiging denominator na lang. So that's why we have ln of V2 over V1. Okay? So kaya in here, constant multiplied by ln of V2 over V1. Okay? Now, so since hindi pa natin alam si constant, okay? Hindi natin alam si constant, pero pwede natin siyang hanapin by using this expression here, okay? Pag sinabi mong PV is equals to constant, it means that in any state, it is always constant. So that's why pwede natin sabihin as constant is equals to P1 V1, which is also equals to P2 V2. Okay? So ibig sabihin constant lahat. Okay? Kahit anong case. It's either case 1 or case 2. Okay? So that's why, since ang given naman is yung sa case 1, okay? Yung sa position number 1, since yun yung given, so that's why ang gagamitin natin na value for constant is si P1 V1. So kaya ang sinubstitute natin dito is P1 V1 para no more hassle. Okay? So substituting the value, we have P1 is 3 bar, V1 is 0.1 meter cube. Tapos converting this one into bar, kasi meron tayong 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter cube is equals to 1 bar. So cancel out yung bar natin. Tapos, the remaining is Newton per meter cube. So, cancel out yung meter cube natin dito. So, the remaining is Newton, no? This is meter squared pala. Meter squared. So, the remaining is Newton meter. So, we know that 1 kilojoule is equals to 10 to the power of 3 Newton meter. So, cancel out yung Newton meter naman. So, we have yung ln of 0.2 over 0.1 is just a constant lang naman yun siya. Ito yun siya, itong part na to. Kasi yung volume dito at saka yung volume dito is magka-cancel out lang naman yun siya. So, we have, ginawa na lang siya as constant. Okay, so cancel out yung Newton meter. So, that's why ang natira lang is kilojoule. Okay, which is the standard na alam natin na unit ng work. So, the resulting is, calculating this as a whole, we have 3 multiplied by 0.1 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5 divided by 10 to the power of 3 multiplied by ln of 0.2 over 0.1. The resulting is 20.79 kilojoule positive. Okay, so yun. Ito yung final answer natin for letter B.